Hey everybody. We've got the mood music in the background. The spooky piano. And what's that, a viola now? I don't know. We're back. Welcome back to the stream. Play more Kholat. Whether you're live or on live. Whether you're living or unliving. Hey Mystic, what's up? You actually caught the start of the stream this time. Alright, we're gonna continue. There's like a dudeski here in the background that I've been looking at, and I have no clue who it is. I don't know if that's Sean Bean or what. Back into the spooky ambiance. Since it's October. The second spookiest season of the year. Right behind tax season. Alright. So, it seems we are back at the end of the cave. Hopefully that's not too loud. I gotta remember how to do this stuff here. Okay, yeah. So in the last one, we covered quite a lot of ground. We got the whole north here done. We checked out around here. We couldn't go any further south, so we've essentially covered half the map. So what I want to do is cover all this area in this stream, and hopefully I'm gonna try to push to end the game so we can get to the finish of it. So the last time we left, I'm gonna turn it down on mine a little bit. Wow, that's really loud. The wind's so loud. The last time we came out through here and went out this way. This time we're actually gonna go back. We're gonna backtrack and then come out around here because we want to check out what's all down around here. That's where we'll start, and we'll just loop around and finish the rest of the map, I think. So to do that, we need to go east, right? East should be this way. So I assume this goes out to our little camp. Yeah. So our tent should be just up there, and we'll go past it. Any loopers? What's a looper? Come on, Mystic, tell me, what's a looper? Is it better to walk in circles or in loops? I feel like loops cover more ground. You know what I mean? Circles if you want to be thorough, loops if you want to cover more ground. Alright, that goes back into the cave there, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can only run like 10 feet in this game before you get all tuckered out. A looper is someone who enjoys walking in loopers. Or loops. I've never heard that term before. I do enjoy a good pace though. Does that count? Or does that make me a pacer? I've been known to pace from time to time. Got the woodman back. Oh, here we go.
Eons.
Oh.
That's how long I spent suspended in nothingness. And then this one time, a pale, dim glow filled it. I felt as if some consciousness started soaking through an orange cloud into my brain, dripping with heavy drops, not letting me pass away nice and peaceful.
Eh?
I fought with myself. I had no strength to open my eyes. And finally, after processing this situation on and on, I realized I have no eyes.
Alright. Okay, Sean Bean. Yeah, so we got 29 north, 93 east. I think that's how coordinates work. Or this way, was it? 29 north, 93 east. 93 east. 24 north. So we're right around there. What we're looking for. Looks like we've taken this path here. There's no like wooded areas. like demarcated on here, so I guess we're just gonna go straight. So we'll take a left-hand path. Whenever we find a fork. Does that state 29 north, 24 east? Does it? Did I misread that? I might be a little scatterbrained. Oh, it's 29. Yeah, 2993. Hold on. 2993. Okay, so it's like on the banks of this. Look at the banks of this lake. Northern side of this lake. Good catch, good catch. I totally, like, had a brain fart. It was one of those things where, like, you look at something, you go, oh yeah, I got it, and then you look, and as soon as you look away, you've forgotten it. But then I did the double take where I was like, oh, let me just double check it again, and then I looked away again and I lost it immediately again. Has that ever happened to you? It happens to me sometimes. Am I alone in that? I don't know. We got some freaking Mass Effect Reapers coming in or something. Okay, we might actually be at this spot now.
We slept in something you could call a hotel. 2 persons per bed. We woke up at 9 AM. It was actually quite comfortable, although it was a little cold because we forgot to close the window vent. We ate breakfast, packed our things, and at 11 AM we were ready to go. We set off in the back of a truck, so it was a bit cold. During the ride, we talked about absolutely everything we could think of. On the spot, we spoke with some local workers. I remembered one in particular. He had a red beard. Friends called him Beardman. We cooked and ate dinner, and now we are resting. Half of the group is looking at some maps, the rest are sleeping. I started handling the equipment and writing. It is still a bit too cold. My hands are shaking, but finally my thoughts are much brighter than yesterday. No creepiness in them whatsoever. There's a long way ahead of us, but the only thing I can feel is excitement. It seems as if the forest is calling us. That beautiful, magical, dark forest.
I mean, it's a little weird though. It's a little rude to call someone Beardman. You're lagging? Are you lagging or am I? Is the stream okay? One sec, let me check it. Sorry, the sound's about to go quiet. The preview looks alright. Might be connection, might need to reload it or something. Okay, I'm assuming that this is... Wait, it should tell us. Yeah, so this is the note that we saw on the rock. And it looks like we can't go any further that way. So let's go back to this fork and then loop around, I suppose. So we've only found journals from the, oh wait, we might be able to go up here. We've only found journals from one of the students, it sounds like. That's the woman. And, also it sounds like one of the rescuers. Or maybe someone sent from the government with the rescuers to kind of, keep things under wraps, right? Which way do we go? Which way do we go now? they go back to the same place. We're good. Okay, we got more writing. Oh gosh, I just got spooked by a freaking snowflake. How embarrassing. It looked like, I don't know, like something about it looked like it was running at me through those little bushes and trees and stuff. Alright, 39.91. 39.91. Where you at? 39.91. Right there. Alright. So we just gotta keep that in memory. There's one down this pathway. Oh, we got a crack. What's this all about? Yeah. Oh, I hear a page. Whoa, there's a weird tree over there. That tree's extra spooky. It looks like some freaking HP Lovecraft shit.
Pretty good. We have the wind at our back. We arranged with the locals that they will give us a ride to the location of the second camp. We helped them unload the carts and waited for the horses. At approximately 4 p.m. we set off to continue our journey. We managed to replenish food supplies so we could eat something on our way there. The horses are moving slowly. It's making me sleepy. It's getting dark. The second camp was an abandoned village. We found a house to stay at overnight. In total darkness, we started setting up a fireplace. Everyone cut themselves on nails sticking out of the boards. Apart from that, everything was okay. Then, it all started.
Oh, it's a part in the scary movie where things start going weird. Alright, Mystic, you still there? Is everything still looking good? Look at this freaking weirdo tree. Alright, where are we at? We're facing south here. So, it's like right here? Okay, good. Good to hear it. So this was the note we just picked up, which means the tree's down here. I mean, we gotta go check it out, right? There's no way you see a tree like that and don't check it out. It's daring us. I mean, I'm gonna go around though. What's over here? Anything? No, doesn't look like it. So according to the journals, the students are at that part in the scary movie where they're like, "Hey everybody, there's an abandoned house out in the forest. Let's take shelter in there. It's gonna be fun." And then they go inside and like weird shit starts happening. They start having visions and stuff. One of them goes missing, you know the standard fare. I wonder if the village they were talking about is the little village that we came in at, or not. You know, the little town with the next to the train tracks? Alright, some weird spookiness is gonna happen here. The freaking Old Man Willow. Alright, let's see what we got.
The human being's mind is a curious toy, consumed by pain and madness. It resists, but defends itself from what can set it free. The path to understanding leads through contradiction. We deny one simple fact. The fact that humans are the real monsters. And as such, we should treat each other. Although I had been deluding myself otherwise for so many years, I have finally figured out my true nature. Remember that in the darkness, you are never alone. There is always someone who awaits your fall.
Alright, so Sean Bean's like, I don't like that weird hole in it. That's strange. So Sean Bean's like I don't know, like some kind of a madman, right? It's quite windy all of a sudden. It's a bit drafty in here. Oh, fuck. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You can stop following me if you want. You doing alright? Those are some pretty cool little light-up shoes you got there. Those are pretty rad. You having fun? Alright, let's just go this way. You're headed southwest. Alright, I think he's behind us. Uh-oh, we got more red glow. That was the tree. Okay, so now we're in this weird marked off area. This dude's stalking me. Let me go. Okay. Whew. Now, let's see what all this red shit's about. Listen to a story where a town got teleported to another dimension. Is that like a podcast or something? There's actually quite a few decent podcasts out there who cover like spooky stories and paranormal stuff. It's sort of like right in my wheelhouse. I really like that stuff. Alright, so obviously something crazy happened here, right? Because it's like still burning and stuff. Kind of keep an eye out for the shadow boys. There's one. Shadow boys with their light up shoes. There's got to be something here, right? Oh yeah, I think I can hear a page faintly. Over here, I think. Yeah, I think this is it. Lift me up, please. Thank you. We got more.
Finally, we made it to the pass. Thank God, we made it. On our way, I felt someone was following us. I heard strange whispers around. I sometimes even caught a glimpse of a moving shadow in the trees. There were moments I could feel someone's breath upon my shoulder, but when I stopped still, hearing the snow crunching under one's boots, and turned around, there was nobody there.
I hate when
I
that
had the
happens.
impression this is a place of some horrid altar of madness. Nothing is as it should be. Or it's some kind of a nightmare. And then we found the bodies. Something told me not to look, but it looked like something was sticking out. Or maybe there was just some voice in my head which kept repeating, "Go down there, go." I can hear it clearly even now. So I went down and found the remaining 4. The way they looked, what on earth could have happened to them? I'm not able to describe it in detail. Smashed skulls, twisted limbs, broken ribs, torn, cut, or burnt skin. Never ever have I seen anything like this. A gruesome image of madness or some sick experiment. As if someone or something played with them and abandoned the destroyed toys in the forest. I felt madness was slowly but firmly overcoming my soul.
Suboptimal. I saw that little bee pop up and I was like, what is that? But I think it's just because my controller's plugged into the computer and it probably registered it somehow. Okay. I hear noises from over there. I want to make sure we don't run into a shadow boy. Still moving southwest. Alright, now we're out of there. Check the map a little bit. Alright, so if we follow this mountain range up through here, we should come out sort of into this area. I wonder if we shouldn't check out this area that we missed, you know? Like, just do a quick run. Do a little loopsy. Just to make sure we didn't miss nothing. So all the actors, the primary actors in all this, we've got the woman, the young lady who is part of the students, I presume, who went missing. You've got the guy who we just found a note of, who's like an inspector, I don't know, some government, something or other. And then you've got Sean Bean, who we still don't know who he is. Like, I mean, at first he was like talking about how he was alive for eons or something, and I was like, maybe he's like some kind of weird primordial consciousness or something. But then he talked about being human, right? So maybe he's like a crazy person who just like came out here and went insane and had some kind of dark enlightenment or something. I don't know. All right, we got our tent. It's right here. So yeah, I'll just go up and around, and then we'll see what we can see. Then we'll come out down this way. All right, northeast. So far, the like set piece of this game is interesting. Like, the atmosphere is nice and everything. The actual interactions with the game are not terribly. Do I hear something? Yeah, here we go. They're not terribly scary. Let me see this. What do we got? Excerpts from logbook entries written by Dr. Ivan Wansky. Do you know what we wanted to do? We played gods. Telekinesis, telepathy, group hypnosis, causing mental and physical disorders, creating disintegrated space. Subjects did not even handle a sample of the radiation. The ones that somehow survived behaved as if possessed, communicating with us in different voices, languages that we could not even recognize. And then all of them died, one after another. Some turned into rock and stone. Some turned into rock and some into ashes. I remember one who levitated, all his limbs twisted, and he froze like that above the ground. A long time has passed, but it still haunts me. I remember it. I see it happening in front of me every night. Did anyone survive? They later told me that nobody did, but I think one of the subjects could have survived. Do you have any idea what we have done, my dear Anton? Interesting. So, oh, okay. This would kind of fit the profile of our of Sean Bean, right? Because if he was a test subject, he was like a Soviet test subject to whatever they found, right? They found something, produced radiation, they did tests and stuff with it on him. That would explain why he's like, oh, humans are the real monsters, blah, blah, blah. And it would also explain why he's like got some sort of affinity with whatever's going on. That would make sense. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but that's how I would read that. Maybe this explains why he's such a good voice actor. Or why he always dies in every movie. I don't know. Maybe Sean Bean just wants us to think that he dies in every movie. Anyway, as I was saying before, the atmosphere of this game is really good. Like, it feels kind of cool just to walk around, but the gameplay elements of it are not particularly scary. Once you kind of realize what the Shadow Boys are, they're not terribly spooky. Unless like one sneaks up on you, then they're kind of spooky. But that's more of like a jump scare type spook. Around town. Okay, we're at a fork. This is probably right here. So we want to go south. Take the left path south. So left and left again. Anything up here? Now, everything seems to be more or less on paths, right? There doesn't seem to be a whole lot off to the sides. Although I haven't explored the sides too much, so I might be wrong about that, but it seems like you don't have to look too terribly hard to find the stuff you're looking for. Which is probably good, right? A game that doesn't have a whole lot of intensive gameplay in it might get really boring after a while. Like a walking simulator would probably get pretty boring if you had to like look around everywhere for every little thing. Since there's no like, whoop, some performance hits there a little bit. There's no like gunplay or anything like that to kind of keep you engaged actively. I assume that means this game's probably gonna be pretty short, which is why I'm trying to finish it in this stream. Roger, roger, Mystic. Alright, what way are we going now? Yes, we're going south. Now it looks like there's a place where the path like opens up. There's like a fork, and then it goes around something. Like right here is what I'm talking about. So we'll want to hang a right at the first fork, and then like just keep heading south, and then we'll see what all's down here. We're still not sure what the whole deal is with the church from last stream. Oh, I hear flapping. Flapping in the wind. Alright, what you got to say? Wow, it's a wall of text. Alive corpses on Siberia. Was there a top-secret facility where scientists worked on reviving the dead? Several elements would suggest that this is the case. We are in Inia, a town in Siberia. Here there was supposed to be the institute where decades ago the most brilliant minds were to accomplish the impossible, revive corpses. Nowadays, in place of the complex, there are only ruins. It is difficult to determine what exactly was there. Till this day, we can stumble upon things resembling medical equipment, but it is clear that there was no hospital here, as the elder local recalls. One day, the military came, marked out an area, set up a construction site, and it took them several years to build it. One building after another. People were happy because there was work, but as soon as they finished, the military surrounded the area with barbed wire fences and forbade even walk in the vicinity. I remember trucks pulling up and soldiers unloading some equipment. Behind there was a large lot where the huge delivery vehicles pulled up. People said those were refrigerated trucks. It's been going on like that for more than a dozen years and nothing happened. 2 or 3 years before they closed it down, some weird things had occurred. We saw them transporting people to the facility, and the whole village heard screaming in the middle of the night, as if they were murdering people. But one day it just stopped. The trucks left, the military stayed for a while, engineers came, they tore the whole thing to the ground, and that was it. What could have been in that facility? When asked about a possible explanation, Dr. Ligiev, an eminent historian, says, "It was not unusual for the previous government to build a facility hidden deep in the corners of Siberia. It does not have to be anything to do with any paranormal fairy tale, but merely with classified military activity. Although historical sources remain silent about any village and any military facilities or scientists in this area. It totally contradicts the inhabitants' stories. We became aware of existing documents that could shed light on the case. Extract from the correspondence where the names of the sender and receiver are censored mentions about a facility in the middle of Siberia where the military sends well-preserved bodies of convicts and refrigerator trucks for further research. Furthermore," the author writes, "I do hope you will manage to do something with them because the mountain is becoming impatient and one alive is not enough." What? "I do hope you will manage to do something with them. The military sends well-preserved bodies of convicts, refrigerator trucks for further research. I do hope you will manage to do something with them because the mountain is becoming impatient and one alive is not enough." What an odd thing to say. Okay, that's where we're at. So we need to go south. We gotta go south right here, down the path. Wait, are we still on the path? There's a cave. There's an cave. There's no cave marked. Actually, hold on a minute. Check out this, like, circle. I wonder what this circle is. It's, like, centered around here-ish. Like, that. I guess it's centered on that? I don't know. Looks a little bit off. Yeah, so this would be the exact center. Is that something they have on maps? I don't know. Oh shit! Wait, we've got them actually listed here. I didn't even pay attention to that. Okay, so we have points of interest that we can actually go to. We'll probably have to do that once we finish here. Alright. There is cave. Let's go in cave. Anything? No. Oh, yes. 6971. Is this one of them? No. Okay, so the ones marked are separate. So it was 6971. 6971. 71. 69. Nice. Okay, so it's like right here in between these two little mountainy bits. Let's see. Got a sweet little pass here. Whoa. That was weird. It got like weirdly dark or something. Screen effects.
Night, strange sounds coming from the forest did not let us sleep. It's hard to tell what it was. It sounded to me like someone was calling me, but the rest of the group said it had been some kind of humming. We will ask the locals if we meet them again. In the morning, everyone was a bit scared, but after breakfast, our moods improved. We set off up the river. The snow isn't really that deep, but it's wet and it sticks to the skis, so it's hard to move. We passed a couple of cliffs, and after a couple of meters, the area became more flat. Finally, around 5:30 p.m., we stopped to set up a camp. It is our first night under canvas. We were very tired. We tried to prepare for tomorrow's walk, but hunger was stronger. Then exhaustion overcame us. We sat around the fireplace and talked, or rather whispered. We were afraid to speak louder because of the surrounding atmosphere, as if this place was sacred or haunted. At last, we took shelter in the tents. Somehow, nobody feels like sleeping. We thought someone was passing by on the trail nearby, so the boys went to check it out, but there was nobody there. Maybe it was some animal. Again, I can hear the sounds from the forest.
Can we actually, like...
We are sitting in room number 23. We slept in something you could call a hotel. The weather is pretty good. At night, strange sounds coming from the forest did not let us sleep. It's hard to tell what it was.
Okay.
It sounded to me like someone was
Passing,
calling
okay,
me,
that's the
but
one we
the
just
rest of the
saw.
group.
Alright, so there's a significant amount of journal entries left. A handful? Okay. Interesting. We seem to be picking them up in somewhat sequential order. Wow, that looks really dark over here. Alright, wow, that's really dangerous. How rude. Where are we? Here. Wow, look at my compass. Hello? Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I shouldn't have walked up to that. I should have known better. Sugar. Okay, something doesn't want us here, I think. Boy, look at us, just bumbling all over the place. Good thing we saved there. Alright. Yep, there's a pit. We gotta look out for those. Cool. Okay, we can't go that way. I'm guessing we should probably stick to like these areas that have grass on them. Like I'm guessing there's probably a pit there. Why am I falling into spike pits? Man, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Just avoid the open areas the best we can. This looks stony, so we're probably fine. I'm generally walking southward here. Around down here was where we're looking at. So we probably want to go west, right? We can get to that path. There could be something out here somewhere. Oh. No, 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 no. No, thank you. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I mean, it seems like there's something kind of weird with this little area, which tells me there's got to be something here, right? I guess we'll just keep heading south. Man, I kind of want to check it out though, a little bit more thoroughly. A bit spooky though, a bit dangerous. Oh. Okay, let's just go this way. Oh, good lord, how the... Okay. Uliuju. Uliuju Churchek. Churchek. Uliuju Churchek. Death Valley. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Anthony Nizhny, a scientist and expert on the Saka Republic, set off to the area of Uliuju Churchek, known as the Death Valley. What has he discovered there? What are the mysterious constructions buried in the ground? Only here you can get the answers and other unbelievable facts concerning this godforsaken place on Earth. I set off at dawn. If you've not seen dawn by the river Vilui, you have not seen the most beautiful thing on the planet. This is a magical place, full of nostalgia of what mankind has lost. Freedom, space, nature, wild and uncontrollable. There's no place for compromises, because this region is as beautiful as it is dangerous. I arrived in Death Valley around noon. The area stretches out over an area of 100,000 square kilometers, so you have to know what you're looking for. Luckily, I had a great guide. We stumbled upon the first building, more or less, after 2 hours of walk. Not much can be deciphered by observing a pile of ground from the outside, but the readings clearly show that what is beneath is at least 7 meters in diameter. It reminds me of a large buried church with protruding edges. It is also difficult to determine how many such buildings exist in the area. I talked to the natives, and from what I gathered, there are at least 11 constructions scattered around in different places in the valley. What could these enormous mounds be? Many inhabitants claim that they have something to do with the Tunguska event. The Tunguska event? I've heard about that, but I don't remember what it is. There's a common ground for countless unexplained stories and folktales. For example, I've heard of a hunter named Arleman. He was not able to find any game. He went deeper into the forest until he got lost. He was sure he was going to die when he found a strange construction. Suddenly the ground shook and a secret door opened. A man came out and he gave Arleman just one advice. Protect yourself against the orange light. He got out of the forest after a week. Until now, it is impossible to confirm this mysterious meeting, but I heard the story from Arleman's granddaughter herself. Protect yourself from the orange light. Huh. So that would have been, I'm assuming, the orange light like we saw up in the north. And also the weird mist stuff. But we've also seen a red light. Don't know if that's the same or not. According to the color wheel, it's not, but... Okay, where is this other page? Yeah, this whole area is really dark for some reason. An entry from the testimony of Boris W., 5-year-old boy possibly exposed to the unknown force that caused the death of 12 people at the Vladimir 30 complex. Boris W., I've seen you in my dream. You asked me about the same thing you were asking about right now. The same man was standing behind you. Dr. Grigor Atanowicz, sorry. Boris, there's no one standing behind me. No one's here. Boris, you're wrong, Doctor. And this man has asked me to tell you that in the storage light, the world is more beautiful. I don't like how my flashlight's flickering. This was more beautiful, and asked you to take another look at Chamber 7 in Section 22. How do you know all this, Boris? Did your father work in our department? No, Grigor, you son of a bitch. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen you taking people to God's eye. I've seen their... Fuck! Okay, you can get snuck up on while reading stuff. Maybe that's what the flashing light's telling me. Damn it, Janet. Okay, hold on. Let me read my diary entries in peace, please. How do I get back to that? No, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. Key map, please. Compass. Journals. J. Of course it is. Of course it is. You fool.
I set out the moment I heard about the incident.
Was it reports? I think this is it. Yeah. No, Grigor, you son of a bitch. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen you taking people to God's eye. I've seen their skin burning, with their arms being twisted. I've seen the nightmares that it planted into their brains. You honestly think no one knew about this? You think nobody survived? He has shown us. The end of the entry. Yep, there he is. Cheap move, game. Cheap move. Okay, I wonder if these are like shades of prisoners they did tests on or something. The angered spirits of stuff. Oh, we got a structure. Moving north. That was one of these. Nope. No, thank you. I'm good, thanks. God, I'm gonna get stuck over here. Here we go. Let's go around. Alright, is this the orange light? No, it looks more yellowy. It's like a hunter's lodge or something. Can we get up there from here? Come on, let me through. Trees. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, let's try again. I want to spend like an hour here in this one place, falling into spike pits over and over. Alright, well, at least we can kind of like get our bearings now. Did we go up this way before? I don't think we did, you know. Whoop. That was a bit weird. Okay, this is... Was this the bridge that we saw the ghost at? No, this is just like a little, power line, I guess? Where are we going? We're headed... Looks like we're headed up and out of the shadowy area. To the west. So I'm guessing this is probably the bridge here. The bridge that we saw? No, that's not possible because we didn't go there yet. Huh. Not sure where we are. I'm a little lost. My navigation skills are failing me. Guess we could follow this power line. I do want to check out that hunting cabin. Back the way we went. Whoop. 5871. $58. 74. Okay, we already got that one. It was right there. Alright, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna see if I can get back to that hunting cabin. Because that seems like a pretty important place. And we'll try to avoid the spike pits and things this time. We'll try not to be such a doofus. Just this once. Have to be a little bit cognizant of open areas. Of snow. this way. Alright, there's a pit. That's probably a pit there too. There's a pit. Versus foiled by a shadow boy and boy of shadow. We'll go around. Sadly, my gut instinct tells me that shadow boys are probably immune to spike pits. Yeah, I hear. What do I hear? I thought I heard a page, but maybe not. Oh, maybe up here. We're headed further south here. I don't want to take this if it leads me too far out of the area. We might be like down here. We're headed back north now. I can hear a page, so. Ah, Woodman. My arch nemesis. Confidential correspondence of Section 22 scientists. Doctor, name confidential. Tested subject number, classified. They did not show any supernatural skills. You had to make a mistake. Sincerely. Dr. Redacted. Dr. Redacted. I agree with you. The second test did not show any skills. We may deem the experiment concluded and unsuccessful. The subject should be removed. We will prepare transport to Vladimir 30. Please destroy all documentation and correspondence. Sincerely, Dr. Redacted. Well, they didn't do a very good job. Okay, this is back south somewhere. We don't want to go that way. I want to go back to the cabin. Huff, huff, huff. Okay, yeah, there it is. So I think it looked like there was a way down here. 6770 east. 6770. 67, and then we probably got that one. Yeah, it's right there. Alright, that one's covered. Checked off the list. Wait, is this where we came in at? It is. Yeah, that's the bridge. And that's where we got a note. So, how do we get... Oh, we might have to go... We have to find where that comes out at. I'm trying to remember which one this was. I think it was... Was it this one? We're facing south now. Alright, it looks like we might have to go, like, up in order to get up there. I guess we could follow the power lines. Getting myself all kinds of turned around. Okay, power lines go this way. But will this actually lead us around up to there from somewhere? I don't know. Yeah, this goes further south in. No, surely this can't be right. Can it be? What about up here? No, that's not it. I'm trying to see if there's a way to get around up to there. Or at least get our bearings. This way, maybe? Okay, this was where we found a note, right? That's probably this one here. I don't remember. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was this one. Huh. Maybe there was just a path up here that we didn't catch. Or maybe a path below we didn't catch. Nothing that way. Nothing along here. Fuck. That's all these notes isn't for a class. I assume that it's the only way that Sean Bean will let us leave Purgatory or whatever the fuck this is. Whatever fresh hell this is. Okay, is he? No, he's not gone. He's just camping me, way up here. Alright, cool. Thanks, guy. I guess we'll just go literally all the way around again. Or maybe he'll despawn if we go far enough away. I don't think they stick around forever. Oh, fuck. You okay? That one got me. That one spooked me a bit. Whew. Can we just jump off the cliff? How about that? Can we do that? We can't even jump off the cliff. Alright, well. I guess there's nothing for it. Well, let me check these coordinates. Is there anyone that are like down in this area? 60, 68, 68, 66, 72, 66, 72. Okay, there's one right there. Somewhere. $62. Okay, I don't think any other ones are. 5461. Where's that? 54. Okay, it's over there. Yeah, so there is still one there that's listed, but I'm not positive how to get to it. I think this is the path that goes like down the mountain into the scary, spooky area. And I suspect somewhere around here is where the like hunting cabin is, but I'm not positive. But we can't go down this way, evidently. So we'll go to where we found the redacted memo. And we'll loop. This is kind of a pretty game. I'll give it that. In some places. I like the moon. I like how big the moon is. Okay. We're headed back south. So I suspect this is the way we just came in. If we follow the road, there should be a... Yeah, I think this is the split path. So we're like right here. I guess we hang a right, we can check out around this way. So yeah, I mean, I guess we just do our original plan to follow the power lines. We should snake around to the left. To somewhere.
The weather today clearly got worse, just as our moods. We're all a little scared of what happened last night. There were even some suggestions of going back, but that was outvoted. We set off at around 10 a.m., going the same Mansi trail as we did earlier. We encountered a small camp of a local hunter during our hike. We asked if he had hunted the other night, but he said no. He told us a story about a ghost prowling through the forest in the form of a bright fog. Obviously, this did not make us feel better. We kept on going forward. Today, the hike was slow and difficult. The visibility is close to zero. The temperature dropped to -24 centigrade.
Woo!
Around 4 p.m.
cold.
we had to start looking for a place to set up a camp. We found a good spot on the verge of the forest, covered from the wind. As exhausted as we were, we began setting it up. We were too tired to dig up a hole for the campfire. We ate dinner in our tents. We had no strength for any discussions or thoughts. At night, I clearly heard someone walking around the tent. I heard them whispering my name. I do not want to talk about it with the rest of the group. They'll think I'm going crazy.
Ooh, lady, I might have some bad news for you. Okay, so it looks like the lines go that way and we can no longer follow them. So this snake's around, right? Yeah, we're heading back to the east now. Alright, there's a shadowy boy. Anything down here? Ordnance 7264. 64, that's literally the one we just picked up. Okay, so yes, we are in this area. It looks like... Yeah, okay. Bro, come on. You can't do this to me. Fuck. Okay, good deal. This goes further south, which is like a drop off. Okay, so we're like at the bottom. We're at like the bottom of the area. Ugh. Watch out for pits, watch out for spikes, watch out for the shadowy boys. Man, they are thick in this area. Okay, let's go check out the base of this cabin. There's got to be a way to get up there. Like, is there like a ladder or something around? You can hear that paper up there. This way does not help us. We gotta find where the other side of that bridge goes. We gotta find a way to get up there. Was this it? I feel like I know we've been up here before. Let's go in. In and then around. Like this, maybe? Aha! There we go. Yeah, so this is where the ghost was standing when we came in. That was easy. I should have just looked hard. I should have just looked harder. Alright. Little skinning table. We got some hide tannin, campfire. Not the most scenic location, but, you know, what do you do with what you got? Okay, hold on. What's around the other side? Is this not the same cabin? Oh yeah, the light's gone out. I was like, I could have sworn there was a light on it. But it's just not functioning now. Whoa. That was a little weird. I think I'm starting to go crazy too. Alright. Nice stick. What an amazing stick. We got some assorted tools and whatnot. This must be didn't someone say something about tools? About how these were the... Yeah, that's like a draw knife. So these are like the ones who carved the... whatchamacallits. Hey, I see you in there. What's up? How's it going? I imagine it's hard to hide if you're a ghost like that.
The sun is just starting to set. I see it like I am there myself. As if I'm standing there in the middle of the forest. I'm not sure what is going on with reality.
Know that
I'm
feeling.
writing with my own blood on a tree. My own name. Anton. No, not mine. His. The sun is just starting to set. Orange mist. Orange mist all around. I see their bodies coming out of the woods. I hear a scream. A horrific scream of terror. Is that my voice? I think it is. Where's Anton? Where did he come from? How did he get in? The sun is just starting to set. He's in me. He's in my head. He's coming in through my eyes. The eyes are windows to the soul. He has no soul. Where is Anton? I am dropping in a bottomless abyss, falling into the past. Dead and rotting hands are catching me on my way down. I can feel them whisper into my ear. Now you are ours. You will never leave us. I'm calling him. I'm calling Anton. Where is Anton? I don't know. I see nothing. My eyes are overflowing with blood. I have to escape. I have to run away. I have to start running. The sun is just starting to set.
Alright, so our government dude, this would be a perfect time for a jump scare.
I can see you.
I can see you too. That's how windows work. Even a little bit like Dead by Dawn vibes. Ah, sugar. Okay, come on, game. What am I supposed to do here? Huh? It was a hint. The ghost gave us a hint.
Where are you?
I'm here, in the closet. I can still hear him. Alright, I can't hear the grunting anymore. Hey, a radio. I can't use it. So one of the reasons that I don't usually play horror games is that situational horror doesn't usually spook me that much. Like things like that, I'm kind of like, yeah, you know, whatever. Jump scares do get me sometimes, and I don't like being jump scared, so I just don't play those games that do that, generally speaking. But it is what it is. Okay, that was the hunting lodge. Little hunting cabin. Little cabin in the woods. Yeah, so I guess this is we've pretty much explored most of this area, I think. Not sure there's anything left. So we'll just start heading northwest rather, and get out of here. So we got this Anton fella. The rescue guy, the guy with the rescue team, came in. They found bodies. Don't know where the rest of the rescue team is, but he's evidently insane now. He was talking like he was no longer here, right? So he was here, obviously, to find the missing people. And then in that journal entry, it sounded like he was saying that he was no longer in the forest, but he was still having these effects like he was, right? He felt like he was still here. Although I could be misinterpreting that. Maybe he was still here, and that's why the note was there. But, like, spatial time doesn't seem to work like you'd expect it to, right? Because we found, like, classified memos and all kinds of weird stuff around. Shit, someone left their laundry out. It's gonna get frozen solid out here. What is this? I mean, it's kind of nice. It's kind of cozy feeling. Uh-oh. Don't think we want to be around the, Where the hell is this? You, like, in here in this area? Don't think we want to be around the orange mist. More pagan mumbo jumbo. Okay, so that's the our area way up to the north.
I am an empty wreck, made in his image, but not alike. A servant, obedient to one master. My body is a shell, and I am ready to absorb him. Now I see the plan. I see the magnitude of devastation. The Creator summons me, and I want to be his food. I am humming his tune. I am looking at the world of his enemies and taste the rotting bodies. I feel the sin sprouting under my skin. I hear screams in my head. I hear them calling me. I hear the calling of the ones that through him have already found their eternal shelter. Free them, my lord! Free them, and take me instead! Fulfill your revenge! At the hour of my death, an army of angels comes out from the orange light. Their song is made of one powerful voice. I feel their presence, their twisted faces, their black eyes drilling into my consciousness. They demand to finish the work. Oh, his presence is overcoming me. So poor and defenseless. What have they done to you? What harm? There is a place. You were there, and so was I. A huge gate, and the Creator hidden behind it. Only those few who touched him could understand, but you could. You understood, and I understood through you.
Okay. Wow, everything's moving really fast. That's kind of trippy. Whoop. Okay, that's done. Is this the area between here and there is the center ring of stuff? I think. Alright, the fog is gone, so let's go this way. Interesting, so maybe he didn't leave the forest. Maybe this is just like him going insane. We were chasing the steps. So Anton, who I'm assuming is Sean Bean. Maybe not. That could just be a wrong assumption. But Anton has some connection to all this. And then, so he has some connection to whatever force is going on here. And then he affected the inspector guy. Oh, I knew I heard a fire. Okay, where are we at? Here we are. Okay, so here's the altar. Yeah, we just gotta go northwest. So this is like the final area over here, and this the church should be like over here somewhere. We'll finally be able to see what the heck's going on. Yeah, we've only got 2 left. So 5130, which is here, probably where the church is, and 6247, which is here. Alright, I assume that these are just like the important bits, right? These are like the major things you need to find. So we got one up here and we got one down, is it here? Yeah, up there-ish. Alright, let's do it. We want to go northwest. We cannot go that way. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, we need to go double back this way. I think. Okay, never mind. We can't go that way. Wait, so do we have to go through here? Yeah, because we couldn't go up through there, right? Because the bridge was broken. don't think we can, like, shimmy. I don't think it's possible. Surely we don't have to go down and all the way back around. Back through the dark forest or whatever. The Lost Woods. The Forest of Spikes and Regret. I definitely didn't see any way up that way, so I guess that whole area is just closed off to us. You have to go back around. Maybe back up through there. What a pain in the neck. Alright, we'll just hug the wall. East. And try to do it as fast as possible. Come on, man, really? Wow, he's still there. What an absolute poop sock. Right, am I like stuck here now? So I guess I was wrong about that whole, I think they despawn over time. That's evidently not the case. It looks like they do despawn if you leave the area, but their location stays. So whenever you re-enter the area, they just pop back up. I assume that's how the mechanic works. Alright, fine. Back in this miserable place. So the note talked about music. And how the, he called them angels. These things do have like weird wing dealies. So I wonder if these are what he was talking about. We also talked about their music. So I'm wondering if that is what we're hearing when we were approaching the altar. And he was doing like weird... He was doing like weird, vocal stuff. Okay, so we just gotta go north. North from here. Dodging pits. Pits and also those guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's have a go. Okay. Next stop is the center area. It should be to the northwest. Man, it looks like daylight compared to where we were just at. I did notice that the diaries of the young lady were, they said she mentioned they were getting kind of late starts. She said it was 11 and 10 a.m. the two times that she gave whenever they left to like break camp and stuff. At first I was like, man, that seems really late to be getting up and, you know, getting going. But I don't know, maybe when you're like this far, because they're in Siberia, I guess if you're this far north, maybe the you just don't have a whole lot of daylight to work with. Maybe that's whenever it's actually like reasonable to break camp. I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to find one of these paths up to the center area. Hear what sounds like water? Okay, yeah, here we go. So there was also mention made of the Tunguska event, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think was it was like an impact, right? Something impacted the Earth in Siberia. But I don't remember the details of it. I could be wrong on that. It might be something that is worth looking up, because that's also something that happened in real life. That's a real life event, and it was very mysterious as well. Okay, you're headed south, very slightly southwest. We need to check out down in this area. I think either of these should work. Either of these pathways. So let's go. Did we go this way before? I feel like this is... I feel like we went this way last time, in the last stream. Yeah, because there was the cave. Ooh. Did we go the wrong way? Question mark? I thought we went southwest. Bro, I don't know. That's weird. Am I getting all turned around here? Yeah, we're definitely up in this area. Crap, how did we get here? It doesn't seem right. Okay, I'll go back to the center area and then move further east. We'll go proper south this time. Ooh, we can go there. There's a cave there. How embarrassing. I was walking up through here and I was like, this looks a little bit familiar. I should have trusted my gut. We'll catch our breath a little bit. This might be the way we need to go. Let me double check. So there's two paths you can go on, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Not in this game. Yeah, so I think this might be the one we're looking at now. Up through here. Ooh. Yeah. This looks different. Aha. The tower. Okay. Let's get some bearings here. Yeah, it's almost directly south from us. So it looks like we might be visiting that finally. It's funny that that's literally the first thing we set out to do when we started this game. And now it's like the last area we're going to. Alright, that was a bridge. So probably that one, maybe? I assume those little eyes are bridges. Alright, what do you say? The Human Psyche, Dr. Wojkowski, on delusional disorders. I've encountered an interesting case last year during my stay at the Moscow hospital. There's a patient there who assaulted a woman. He kept on persisting that his friend told him to do so. He also claimed he was an officer of the government agency involved in studying unexplained phenomena. As absurd as it sounds, this man created such a strong illusion of those events in his head, the life he never had, giving lots of details. We analyzed it, we tried to confirm them. Of course, there was no reflection of reality in any of it. Here I wish to explain that the patient suffers from delusional disorder, among other delusions of influence, possession, or persecutory. I have lately received information that he started claiming his body was falling apart, which means he has developed the Potter delusion. Don't know what that is. Well, I assume it's the misunderstanding of your body falling apart. Anyway, the delusions are based on abnormal thinking and surrounding oneself with fictional reality, bogus events, and non-existent people. The patient does not acknowledge presented evidence that what they think is true is false. Yeah, I read that right. They even try to come up with their own evidence confirming their version of events. This was the case in this patient as well. He described documents which he claims he saw with his own eyes. Obviously, there was no confirmation of what he had said. We determined that our patient's problem lies with an event in 1959 when a tragedy occurred in the Urals where 9 ski hikers, mostly students, died. Unfortunately, they were still not able to explain how the patient could be connected to those events. It is possible the information itself could have caused a serious trauma. Interesting. So this sounds like our inspector dude who came with the rescuers. And he went insane here, and now he's in the funny farm, right? And obviously, if it is a delusion, then you know he would just be delusional. But the fact that we're like also experiencing things. Okay, I think we're on the other side from the altar now. That's what I think we're at. So we're what, around here? Let's see, we're headed southeast. Yeah, so we're now on this path. I don't think there's anything down here, but we'll check. Anyway, you know, considering we're in a similar, very strange situation, one could assume that it's not delusion. Unless we are also delusional, which I guess is possible, but it would make sense that there wouldn't be any evidence because his work was confidential. So if you know, all this stuff went down and he went crazy, and he tried to say that he worked for the government and there was this assignment where he was sent to go, you know, find these missing students and see what went on. If they try to corroborate that with the Soviet government, obviously they're not going to admit to that, right? So they would just say, well, there's no evidence for it, and that would be that. I assume this is in Russia. It might not be. I'm not entirely possible where the Urals are. The Ural Mountains. It might be in like Poland or something. My geography of Eastern Europe is not super great. They have very Polish sounding names, if I'm being honest. Alright. Now we are around here somewhere. I guess we did take the south path, not the north one. Weird. And this is they say to don't look down, but come on. It's kind of peaceful up here, you know? Oh. Oh. I think we're good. We got a campsite. Nice. Ah, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we'll check up there in this little area. Okay, there was one of these spots that we needed to check out. I don't remember where it was. 47... 62, 47. Yeah, so like around here. That's where it is. You definitely want to check that out. That's probably the tower, if I had to guess. Is there anything up here? No, still look out. Cool view though. Oh, okay, we've got structure. We got teardown structure. Let me check this over here real quick. We got spooky music. Ooh, looks like something fell over here. Or was torn down. Is this one of the... oh, could this be one of the, like, sites they talked about building here? So, presumably... This... Oh, Yeah, there's a ghost. Presumably this is where they might have done experiments at. The aforementioned experiments. And then they tore it back down whenever they were finished. Get around through there. I feel like we could drop in here, but it feels a little bit like an arena, I'm not gonna lie. I guess there's a way out there. Should we go check the tower first? Is the question. If we could even get to it. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, I saw something on the ground there, but I didn't. Alright. Drawer paper. Let's see. Severus, recording, confidential. Dmitry Ivanovich, 54. First we had heard a snap, you know, like a tree being brought down. I told Redacted to go check it out because it seemed like the sound was coming out of the chamber. Redacted stood up and went to check the readings. He said everything was fine, and the doors just started to bend, you know, bulge. As if he'd been pumping a balloon. Finally, the doors burst into the room, straight off the frame. Poor Redacted was standing in front of me, and those doors just wiped him out. I saw everything in slow motion. I thought someone was soon going to enter the room. The military, or maybe they were being attacked by the Americans. But nobody came in. Nobody came. Only Redacted buried his head in his hands and started screaming. Like a wounded animal. I'll never forget the sound of that scream. Then he stood up, turned his back to us, and his head spun around. He stood there looking at us. I don't know how much time had passed. Maybe a second, but for me it was an hour. I shouted to run, save yourself. Then Redacted finally fell to the ground, and Redacted jumped to his feet as if he wanted to say something, but his face, I don't know, Inspector. I think I've gone mad. Voice from the room, please continue, Doctor. His face started falling apart, part by part like fragments of a broken porcelain mask. And then objects started levitating, desks moving. We heard screaming and loud banging. Everyone started screaming. I screamed too. I felt like, you know, something was boiling inside of me. I had to escape. I started crawling. There was something spilt on the floor, but I kept on crawling through it. I remember closing my eyes and moving forward from memory. I could only hear roars and screams until finally something exploded and everything went quiet. I misspelled quiet there. I don't know how much time has passed. Minor spelling mistake. Then I lied motionless on the floor. At last I opened my eyes, but it was dark all around, you know. I crawled into the corridor. I slowly stood up and saw that at the end of the tunnel, the red emergency light was barely flashing. I began moving towards the end of the tunnel, every now and then stumbling on something. When I came close to the light, I froze. I closed my eyes again. Doing great, please continue. Yes, of course. I apologize, but I don't know. I mean, I closed my eyes because I couldn't believe it. At the end of the corridor went sideways to the left and to the right. In both directions there were people standing, melted together, with objects, with the walls, you know, like mixed up, as if someone took a large spoon and stirred a part of the world. Wow, that's a really good, like, description of something really fucked up. Like someone took a large spoon and stirred a part of the world. What an amazing wordsmith. Alright. I've got a feeling that this is going to be like a pretty important part of the game. Which is why I'm going to take a quick break to go urinate. So I'll be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. I'll remember to turn on the capture. Ah, relieved, relaxed, replenished. In my element. Alright, so this is the place. This is evidently where all the crazy shit went down. Got what looks like a little chamber there. Oh god. Yeah, this is gonna get... Fuck! Hey, come on, don't be like that. Whew, he's still coming. You wouldn't break your neck. Incident in the bunker. Okay. I'm like really fast for some reason. Oh, there we go. Who is this? Who's this dude? Is it like Stalin or something? I don't know. Anyway.
My dear Vera, I'm spending my time in the Institute on long walks in the park. Only here I can find solace, only in the shadows of the trees. My thoughts are peaceful when I see how the sun brushes the green leaves and the wind covers my face in a gentle, warm blow. The doctors say the worst is behind me. The breakdown was temporary. It's difficult for me to say what triggered this state. I know you'll never forgive me for what I've done. The tragedy that I have contributed to shall never find any justification nor explanation. I can only cover it up with madness. But I am aware that this is a pathetic excuse, and I'm not able to hide behind it. I take full responsibility for what happened, and I am prepared to be punished. The doctors, however, say I will probably not leave the Institute. You must know I would rather rot in prison 100 times for what I have done to you. I have to confess, I tricked you. I knew you would never, ever want to hear what I have to say to you. That is why I sent my friend with this letter to your sister, and after a lot of persuasion, she agreed to read it to you. I thank her from the bottom of my heart for this. I'm ending this letter. I want to bore you no more. I love you and believe that someday, hopefully, I will be able to tell you all this in person. Luckily, my friend Anton is by my side at all times.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that went to your sister. I hope this letter finds you both well and in good health. I wish you all the best. Forever yours, Vitaly.
Anton. I just heard a door opening, but... Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice and easy now. Let's go right back out of this insanity.
Time does not heal wounds, as I've recently learned. This truth was pounded into me by pain, cruelty, and lies. I learned from this. I remembered.
Alright.
It nearly touched the essence of my understanding, becoming the revelation of truth.
Oh, it's feeling a little
When
edgelordy.
they dragged me down the corridor with my shattered bones.
Mm-hmm.
When they operated on me to observe the misplacement of my organs. When they put the worst nightmares into my head. When they closed me up, put me together again and revived me over and over to test the limits of my endurance. And when finally, after so many years, they told me my wife was dead. Time does not heal wounds.
All right. I mean, you know, he's got some legit grievances, one might say. Okay, so I assume that counts as for what we got, yeah. We got that one, there's one left. There's one, like, major landmark left to get. Which I assume is the church. So, let's see, how do we get to it? Yeah, we gotta go back north, and we'll check around these places. Alright, we're getting close. Is there anything over here we want? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't hear no papers, so. I was slightly worried that that was going to be like the end of the game, right? And I would have missed that one point of interest. That would have, like, annoyed the shit out of me. Okay, let's go up. I want to go up northeast, northwest, rather. So probably this way. Maybe a place where it, like, hooks around. What's this? What's this? What's this? Appears to be a bridge. What's this? What's this? It's placed upon a ridge. A hole? Inspired. Sorry. Yeah, it looks like nothing we can make use of. Wait. Hold on. I hear paper, I think. Yeah, there it is.
We set off quite late today. I think everyone heard something at night, but they are afraid to admit it. I walked around the tents, but didn't notice any tracks. We didn't talk too much. We barely hiked 2.5 miles. We got the impression that something clearly changed around us. I felt someone was observing us, and I think the others had a similar feeling because they mentioned the hunter was heading in the same direction. We won't make it any further. I think we'll stay here.
So they're all starting to panic and lose their minds. It's the first rule of everything, is don't panic. Don't panic, always have a towel. Sure there's other ones. But those are the two off the top of my head. In here? Nope, just spooky noises. Okay. So we need to go southwest. We're currently facing northwest. We go this way? No. I would prefer not to jump off a cliff. If we just need to find, like, a proper... Wait, hold on. Are we getting turned around again? Maybe we have to jump down. I don't know. So this is where we picked up, this is where the bridge is. To the southwest, and that's where we're facing. So maybe we're just blocked off. Huh. I hope we don't have to go around, because we just missed something before. We just didn't pay close enough attention or something. I don't think we can crawl through this. Yeah, no. Blocks us. But that's the way we need to go, down that way. It looks kind of pathy right there, though, doesn't it? Okay, I guess we'll try jumping down over here, since there doesn't appear to be any other way around. And by jump down, I mean just like awkwardly fall downward, because we don't have knees. Yeah, here we go. Where does this lead? This is going to take us down the path we were on before, right? No? Yeah, this is the way we came last time. Maybe we just missed something last time. Well, I'll go check it out again, but man. No, it wasn't that way. Recall there being spooky boys. With the duck dodge. If they show up. I think last time they kind of disappeared, so they might not be here this time. Okay, yep. That was a note that we found before. There's the church. Maybe there was a way to get to it and we just didn't find it last time. That was the note we found before, so now we're like going this way. Oh, is this it? Alright, we're heading southward. No, we were here before. So we're like around this area. I felt like there was like a gap here though that we couldn't cross. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, this is said chasm, said gap. I'll double check it, but I don't know. Maybe this way? Yeah, maybe we gave up too easy last time. Ah, a bridge.
You have to go faster. I don't have a lot of time left.
Oh,
you
shit.
have to hurry. Find the way. Find me, or I'll unleash hell upon you.
All right, okay, calm down. Jeez. You're so pushy. What? Oh, mind the rocks now. I'll bash your head in. There we go. Come on. Dude, Sean B needs to chill. Not exactly easy to like navigate all this shit, okay? Okay, I think we're good. Let's see. Excuse me. I didn't mean to clear my voice into the microphone. Yeah, up north I think is where the church is. We can probably loop around. We'll check down south and then head up north. Right? There's not much in the way of a visible path here. It looks like there's something here. Oh, yep, I hear it. A 27-year-old woman is dead. The murderer mutilated her. Overnight from Friday to Saturday, in a house at the center of Moscow, the body of a 20-year-old Victoria R. was found. The victim had multiple injuries as well as serious harm afflicted to the eyes. The perpetrator has not been caught yet. No traces of forcible entry were noted. Doors to the apartment as well as all windows were closed from the inside. Victoria R. was the sister of 35-year-old Viera R., who was similarly injured by her partner, Vitaly G. Detectives ruled out his connection to the crime committed due to him being locked up in a mental institution. Detectives do not rule out that Vitaly could have had a partner. Oh shit. Okay, so Vitaly is the inspector. He's the government guy who went mad, evidently attacked his wife, his significant other. Evidently mutilated her, cut her eyes out or whatever. But he said in the letter that he sent Anton with her sister. Right? Pretty creepy. Is this just the way we came? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see what's this way down the path. So whatever was like messing with him, he passed on to her. And by the sounds of it, she Probably, she may have done it to herself, right? Because there was no entry, unless there was like some, I don't know, ghostly apparition that showed up and did it. Alright. Here's our bridge. Oh, come on, man. Do some more cardio. 58.25. 58.25. 58.25. Okay, we got that one. Anything on this side? Don't hear nothing. Well, here's that church bell. So I think that's the last place we gotta go. Alright, home stretch, hopefully. Well, this church has seen better days. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we're going in. We're going this way. Oh, we sure can. Okay, boy, it must be awful hard for that bell to ring down here.
Whoever you are, if you are reading these words, I beg of you, help us. We are in a place they call Post Office Box 5. I don't know where this is. I don't even know what year it is. They are not allowing anyone from the outside to have contact with us. They lock us up in cells, 4 in each. I saw dozens of cells like that. They talk about something they called Anomaly 7. Every day we undergo tests, research, tortures. I have seen how they kill people. I have seen terrible things. Write about it. Let the world know. They conduct the worst experiments possible. They have something that we call the fear chamber. There is no way to say what will happen to the person that ends up there. Some come back, but are no longer themselves. They are absent. Others are dragged out dead. Only few stay sane. I have seen a bright orange light which spoke to me in demonic voices and showed me things worse than any nightmare you can possibly dream. Sometimes people come out of there with broken bones, mutilated, crushed, irradiated, dismembered. I can't take it in anymore. Take away these images. There is a scientist amongst us. He said that during their sick experiments, they discovered something out of this world. They are trying to test it. The truth is that it is testing them. He told us that there are more places like this around the world, and there will come a day the gates of hell will open. You have to stop this. Destroy it. Destroy us. Kill us all. The center is governed by something that is called the Soviet Research Unit for Natural Phenomena. I have seen this on an ID card of the man that was interrogating me. He said we were prisoners, convicts, murderers, rapists, thieves. But that is not true. I have done nothing wrong. I hate them all. They call us subjects. No names, but subjects. I am Subject 73. I don't even remember my real name. I beg of you, please help us. Burn it all to the ground. If only this letter reached beyond the walls of the center. If only the guard who promised to take it has kept her promise. You have to do something. I swear by all that one holds sacred, you have to. my only cellmate, Anton, whispers in my ear that everything is going to be fine. That the orange light is singing in the voices of hundreds of angel choirs. Anton promised me that if I listen carefully to
Right.
the singing, he will free me.
Exposition dump.
Sometimes, however, I think that all of this does not exist. There is no prison. There are no bars. There are no doctors. There is no Anton. There's only this frightening, piercing orange light.
So we had an entry about a, at the beginning, about a female guard who was let go of her duties for some reason. I assume that's the one that agreed to take this letter out. And somehow it ended up here. Okay, we got lone piano. Very moody. What is that? What's that noise? Okay, I guess there's a way up there. There's like a light or something up there. Can't go that way. What is going on over here? What in tarnation? I wonder if that's all the way back at the like center. I'm assuming that's the case. Okay, we got a long trek back, I guess. So how does Anton and all of them fit into this, right? Because I'm assuming, I mean, I keep calling him Sean Bean, but I'm assuming that's Anton. Right? He was like he was one of the subjects there, and he was the one that got away, so to speak, right? Like he went insane, was gifted some crazy shit by whatever the heck's going on. And now he's like haunting this place, right? And he wants us here for some reason, which I assume can't be a good reason. I don't think there's a way up through here. No, I think we have to go around. I'm assuming we're going back to the center. Alright, let's go see what Anton wants. Or Sean Bean wants. I'm trying to think of the best way to get out of here. This is the bridge, which was closed. We can't get to it. So I guess we have to go all the way back up and around. Man, what a drag. Yeah, there's definitely a big light in the sky. Light beam. Come on. It's like an ankle high rock, buddy. You can get over it. southward. We gotta find that little pass that we walked through before. I think this is it down here. Assuming it's not blocked off now. Dude, whatever that is loud. I can hear it all the way over here. Backtracking or tracing my steps. Backtracking, putting in the reps. Anyway, how's it going? How's your day? Is it nice? We got some time to kill, so I won't go back. Did you have dinner? Was it tasty? Oh, can we get up there? There we go. Okay, just gotta head. Keep heading back this way. Hope everyone's October has been super so far, or whenever you're watching this, whatever month it might be. It's definitely got to be the center. Uh-oh, this guy's doing that thing again. I don't know why it does that. I don't think that's actually supposed to do that. But I could be wrong. I think that might be like a graphical glitch. Dude, it's going ham over there. Gotta love ham. Yeah, I'm partial to ham. Gotta love a good ham. Alright, moment of truth. Got floaty boys doing that thing that they're doing for some reason. Last one's a little slow. Alright, so these things are Oh man, come on! I just collected those. Act 3.
And so, we have reached the end. Have you understood your role in my plan? There are no random victims, and nobody is completely innocent. You may not agree, but when the gates to Section 22 open and the world will see true madness, you will understand that everything I had done was necessary.
What? Oh, there's like dragon marks. Oh, I guess those are like treads. Oh no, there's someone walking. Oh, is this are these like ski tracks? 'Cause there's footprints too. Alright, so we're stuck in Anton's little game. It's pretty nice though. A lot of stars. I have a feeling I know what might be about to happen, but I don't want to speculate. What?
Do you hear me? You have to go faster. I can see you. You don't have a lot of time left. You have to hurry.
Okay, alright. Ease.
Find. Do you hear me? Where are you? I can see you. Let's come into. Do you hear me? Where are you?
I'm purposely not gonna run, just because you're annoying me. It's like when you're driving on the highway and someone's trying to tailgate you. Like, you can't give them the benefit, you know? I intend to go to my destruction at my own pace, okay? Alright. Here's the orange light. Oh, it's a tent. I think. Ooh, I don't like that sound in my ears. The tent. We reached it. Huh. Okay.
I have faith that you are safe on your
Not exactly what I was thinking.
You said a bright
What a scream that was, right? Okay. So my assumption is that all this was like some kind of like recursive plan, so that we were playing the killer that killed the students originally. Is that what I'm taking away from this? I don't know. That's weird. Maybe I'm misinterpreting this. But we definitely evidently killed someone.
When the ashes arise, the light shall fall. Will you find me?
Kind of a nice song.
Will you find me?
Huh. Interesting.
When the sky
I
is
have to think more about that. I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm putting the story beats together correctly. I feel like I'm missing something.
will you find me?
And it's entirely possible that I'm sure that there's other like notes and stuff that would fill in blanks about all of it, but I don't know. Because it would make sense. The tracks we saw in the snow looked like ski tracks, and we know that the survivor, or not the survivors, the opposite of the survivors, were ski hiking. And so, yeah, I would assume that we were the one that fucked them up somehow. I don't know. Maybe this is us. Maybe we're Dude Ski. Dude. M. Night Shyamalan twist. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for watching. That was Kholat. Nice little game. Neat little thing. Thank you for coming, Mystic. You have a good evening too, man. I'm gonna call it. I still don't know how to end. Okay. I'm Trez. Hey chat. Hello, how's it going? Fuck, that's the opposite of bye. God damn it.